What's up, guys? Hamilton here with the Trading Initiative. Today is going to be the second video in this little mini series where I go over how to identify some trading opportunities. The first video will be linked in the description. If you haven't seen it, please go watch it. It's like 19 minutes long. It goes over this entire process here, koifin.com, where you can actually dive in and find relative strength and relative weakness in the market through sectors, industries, etc. It's an absolutely amazing free analytical tool. If you haven't watched the video, highly suggest clicking on that first and then coming to this one. So, assuming that you guys have seen that video, I'm going to go through the next step. This is just sort of an edge you can use within the market to find trading opportunities. Now, before we go any farther, let's go ahead and assume that we are looking for a potential trade within technology, okay, XLK. Let's say that's where we are seeing some strength, and so that's what we want to go to. The next step in this process that you can utilize is ETF.com / whichever ETF you actually want to find plays in. So, for example, if it's industrials, ETF.com / XLI. If it's financials, ETF.com / XLF. But we're going to go ahead and stick to the tech sector right now because, for whatever reason, we seem to think that there may be some opportunities arising here against SPY within the tech sector. So ETF.com / XLK. And by the way, any ETF that's listed, you're going to be able to do this to. It does not just have to be the US sectors or industries. Any ETF listed will have this information on ETF.com / the ticker name. All right. So I want to focus on this portion right here, the top 10 holdings. So once again, we have identified a potential trade that we want to take within the XLK, the tech sector. We're seeing an uptrend. Something has piqued our interest. So what can we do? We can actually come and click halfway down the page on the top 10 holdings here. You can get every single holding and the allocation within the ETF. Now, a lot of these at the bottom, might not have so much sway with the overall sector. But for example, you can see there are some big names in XLK, notably Apple and Microsoft. So if we see an uptrend in XLK, it makes sense to go and look at possibly the top 10 names within that sector. Do any of these particular charts show us something that we could be trading? Apple, Microsoft, Visa, Nvidia, MasterCard, you can click on each of these and it's going to pop up with the ticker name, what it is, etc. So when you start getting into sectors that you might not be as familiar with, you know exactly what the tickers are and what the actual company does before you go and chart it, which is the third step, which we're not going to go over in this video. But this is a great hack to figure out, okay, if I want to make a tech play here, let's actually go through and chart Apple, Microsoft, Visa, Nvidia, MasterCard, PayPal, all of these. Top 10, you can go through all of them if you want. But for sure, at least the top 10. Okay, so now let's go ahead and look and see possibly another sector. Let's just throw out a random one, ETF.com / let's say you see something in one of the industries actually. Let's go over here. Get rid of sectors, go to the US industries, and let's say you're looking at PBW. PBW is a popular one right now because of what's going on. ETF.com, just take out XLK, PBW, there it is. Click that, it's going to populate. Same information that we got in the tech sector here is going to be listed, all the fund descriptions, the analytics, everything. We're going to scroll all the way down about halfway. Top 10 sectors. Once again, or holdings rather, sectors as well. This is definitely important, specifically if you're looking at industries. For example, maybe you want to get a play that has to do with nuclear energy possibly. You're going to want to go and find which ETFs actually have nuclear exposure. So the top 10 sectors will give you that understanding really quick whether or not it's going to be there. But anyway, back to the top 10 holdings. Go and click. Dacao, Albemarle, MYR, Ameresco, TPI for solar. So this is your clean energy ETF. All of these names, you can go through and you can chart them. This is super simple. It's a fantastic way to uncover some names that aren't the normal Apple, that aren't the normal Tesla, that aren't the normal Amazon. So once again, if you're back here, you see some strength in one of these sectors and you want to see what's actually in it, PBW, TAN being your solar, GDX being your gold miners, you're seeing an uptrend, you want to get some exposure, some trade ideas, this is a fantastic, and it's super, super simple. Is this the only way you can do it? No. Is this a great edge, though, to give you a list of things to start going through as you're charting? Yes. All right, guys, very quick video. I hope you guys enjoy this. If you do, please like and comment. Let me know what else you would like to go over. In the next portion of this little series, I'm actually going to break down going from the US sectors and industries to the ETF.com and then the actual charting portion, all right? Really quick, if you want to be able to contact me, I do have a free Discord. It's linked in the bio. It's completely free. I'm going to be doing weekly webinars. It's not my full attention. I do have a paid group, so forgive me if I don't respond right away, but I'm going to be dropping lots of great gems, some higher level trading stuff like this in there. So if you feel like this helped you and you want some additional experience and maybe a different viewpoint, feel free to join that Discord and I will get back to you there. All right, guys, see you in the next video.